Hey everybody, and welcome back to another exciting 5-minute game of chess. Let's see what we can do. We're going up against Mauricio Palma CQT, who we have played before in two separate accounts. Separate accounts? We've played twice before, okay? That's all you need to know. And now you need to know that we are playing, of course, the Elephant Gambit. We're bringing it back. It's something that everybody loved. Knight to c6, attacking this pawn, challenging the knights. Maybe we have played before because my opponent is moving very quickly, but this is where everybody makes this very common mistake. So now I am doing very well, and now white is losing. Let's go yet again. The reason that we brought this away is because we were just simply winning every single game with the same exact kind of pattern. So I'm getting kind of like, you know, I don't want to just keep posting the same thing, but it's so crazy. It's like, it just literally always works. Now I go here, and then after they go in for this, they're not going to be down material right away, but they're going to have a very bad position. This is still all theory. We'll walk through it. We'll do some analysis at the end of this game, but black is completely winning here. If you castle, I take here, and then at some point I take this knight, and your position is just completely ruined with white. And there are a couple funny tricks. Now, queen b5 is best. A lot of opponents will go to c4 instead. For some reason, that's more popular. But queen b5 is best, keeping an eye on the pawn and the bishop. And we will see. Maybe I set up for the funny thing just because it's funny? Do I set up for the funny thing? It's not good, but do you want to have a laugh? If queen takes b7, I want to go here. Accidentally and very quickly. As if my opponent was... But I shouldn't... They might take my bishop. Oh! My rook! Oh! Wait, this might be All right. That was my evil plan. Oh no, I hope Eric Rosen is watching. That one was for you. Now, I guess I'm gonna try, yeah, let's go in here. Yeah, in here might be the better way. I'm trying to attack this pawn, but I understand that this is some resource that the opponent has, and then I want to be able to go after this guy. And if you have to go this passive, this simply cannot be very good. Now I just need to be able to, at some point, let's attack both of these rooks. Make a threat against here. So I guess they go here. They threaten to mate against me. I need to make some luft. And now I'm threatening to take one of these things. They trade off. They're going to try this endgame. I tricked them so bad that now they simply will not give up. When somebody tricks you like that, you really want to prove them wrong. White really wants to be able to get back at me for that evil trick that I have done before. And it's not even like accurate or best. It's just kind of an evil, devious trick that you can do if you have black. I'm going to make another queen, and then stay tuned. The analysis portion is coming soon. But it's weird. Like, I guess I'm angry. You know why? I'm not powerful enough of an influencer to be able to make a video on an Elephant Gambit and for people to take it seriously. You know what I mean? I keep making videos winning with this same trap over and over again. And yet, everybody keeps falling in for the same stuff. And that means that I'm just not reaching a large enough audience. But you could help me by subscribing to the channel so that wait, maybe you don't want people to know about the Elephant Gambit. But please subscribe to the channel anyway. But don't go anywhere, because let's walk back through this devious trap that a lot of opponents will fall for on a regular basis. Now, this is the Elephant Gambit. It's been a week or so since we published a video, so it feels like it's all brand new. You play pawn to d5, and my repertoire I really like. Somebody here, who's here? Somebody, well, my opponent has run the analysis on it. No matter which way my opponent decides to take, you can take my e-pawn, you can take my d-pawn. I am going to respond with knight to f6, and then when you take the other thing, I take back with my queen. So there's a lot of different ways of getting there. This has been played in the Masters database. You see the name Joe Bava popping up quite a bit here as black. But let's use the Lee chess database to see the most common mistakes played here. D4 is what I do seem to face most regularly. I know if you're a lower rated opponent or if you're at some different rating, a lot of people say that they face knight to F3 most often, in which case you can begin developing all of your pieces to very aggressive squares getting castled, waiting to try to see which way white will castle, and you can play for some sort of attack. But D4 is very logical, not wasting time with the knight again, but instead supporting it, and it looks like maybe you're ready to start playing bishop to C4 or other aggressive moves. The problem from white's point of view is that bishop to C4 actually is a losing move, and this is like 20% of the games I play. You go here, I've made a lot of videos on this. This is a almost losing position, and queen F3 actually is a way that white can bail out and just have a very bad position after bishop to G4, but there does exist other lines like this that are just insanely losing, and I've kind of gone through stuff like this before. This is one of the most common mistakes. But the actual, like, mainline most common trap is exactly what happened. What you just saw is what is most likely to happen, so pay attention if you've never seen it before. Knight takes C6, queen takes C6. We're still down a pawn, but the power of our position is that the queen is on this very amazing diagonal. And almost any time that this bishop moves, and at some point my opponent played bishop to E2, taking the G-pawn is winning. Knight to C3, you do want to pay attention. The opponent has just threatened bishop to B5 in order to pin your queen to your king. So you play bishop to B4, creating a threat. And that's why 71% of the time, although really I face it basically 100% of the time, opponents play here, which is not a particularly good move. I guess white still has some advantage with queen E2, which is kind of a weird, funky move, but some people do know about it. This just seems like the most obvious way, because now if I take, you can take back with the bishop. You don't have to ruin your pawn structure. It seems like the most logical move to make. But you can see now that we actually have a very substantial advantage. And after castling, both of the two most popular moves are very big mistakes. Bishop to E2 already blunders from a bad position to like a very losing position. And queen to F3 also loses. All you need to know is that you need to put this here, you're removing this guy, and you're bringing this bishop in. This is another line that we have explored. The move order here is important, but now you're able to take this guy, and after this takes, this is some possible move, but even bishop to G4 leads into some winning position that I don't want to get back into in a position like this. But all of these, just to kind of show, you can play something like this. You get into endgames similar to this, where it doesn't necessarily look like white is even down material, but it's actually like super losing -5 already for black. So I just want to kind of bring it up. That's one of the other alternative lines. But again, most popular here after castles is bishop to E2. And after bishop to E2, you have won the game after you take on G2. After bishop to F3, defending the rook, you can in some move order go here or here. I've kind of gone back and forth. Some days I play here, some days I play here. It almost doesn't seem to make that big of a difference. Today I went with rook to E8, and after bishop to E3, I played queen to H3. And my idea now is to be able to bring this bishop into G4. So usually the opponent is going to move their queen away because they want to get castled on the queen side, and you play bishop to G4, attacking this bishop. But also very importantly, after this forced capture, you take back with the knight, and there's so much pressure on E3 that after they castle queenside, the white position just simply falls apart. You take on E3, they take back, and now you can take here with the rook. Queen B5 is most accurate. Again, you can see 50% of the time people will play here, and it just simply is less accurate, not going after the B pawn, but rather going after the C pawn. And you just get a good position. After here, you're able to defend your pawn. Life is very good. You can also probably set up some stupid devious tricks if you really want to somehow. But after queen to B5, now I take here. And I got really ready. Oh, no, wait, I played the best move? No way. I didn't actually know that was the best move. I knew this was a devious trick. And it's only been played once before. And it was played by me, and I lost the game. Wait, what? My opponent in the other game actually played the best move. And then I lost this -6 position. Well, that's too embarrassing. Also, please ignore the Discord messages. I would like to apologize to my audience. Let me make sure. I did some crazy risk stuff today. That's coming soon. You might want to see it. I'm getting some congratulations or some sort of commentary from other risk streamers. I've turned it off though. I did play this, and this is correct. And then also correct is doing it immediately, right? I wanted to make sure that it looked like maybe I mouse slipped. Maybe I was just anticipating that my bishop would be recaptured. Maybe I didn't see that the queen was coming down. Oh no, my rook. You got to practice that at home. Look in front of your mirror 5 times a day. Oh no! Really make sure you sell it nice and good. Then when the opponent takes here, you play rook to e8. And then when they go here, the problem though, your opponent is going to stay determined. I missed a mate in 5. I'm very embarrassed. This actually is much better. So it was about attacking this pawn. I didn't go... Oh, it's actually... Oh my gosh. Okay, because now obviously there's not here because you can just take the rook in the corner. This is going to be a checkmate. Okay, I did overlook that, so queen to c6. Good to know for the future. Right idea, very bad execution. Anything else that was horrible? Probably. Trading this off obviously is a losing position. Probably we missed a couple of mates in 5 around here. Could have done this a little bit cleaner. Could have done this a lot cleaner, but you know what? At the end of the day, we were able to get there. And if you want more of this, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys for the next... I almost said risk video. I'll see you guys maybe for the next risk video, but I'll also see you for a chess video. See you later.